All right, if you haven't guessed it by now, we are starting to work on Cody's shop build. This is something that we've wanted to do for so long. I think you've talked about the shop build before you even talked about the house. He's wanted the shop for so long. Yeah.
Don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
That was so unsafe.
What? Okay, so before we get started on the projects we have for today, I'm gonna make a quick smoothie because I'm feeling a little sluggish this morning and we have a long day ahead. So the key part to this smoothie is AG1. And AG1 isn't just any old supplement. It's backed by research studies, which is a huge deal for me. I mean, who doesn't want to know what they're putting in their bodies has been rigorously tested, right? This is my go-to nutritional supplement, and let me tell you why. First off, let's talk about taste. AG1 actually tastes good. It's not just some chalky mess that you have to force down. It's genuinely enjoyable. Some mornings I add it into a smoothie, and when I'm feeling a little bit lazier, I'll mix it in with some apple or orange juice. And how it makes me feel? Well, let's just say it's become my secret weapon for mental clarity, focus, and energy. Starting my day with AG1 gives me a boost and helps me stay motivated throughout the day. Plus, knowing that it's packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants from Whole Foods gives me peace of mind. AG1 isn't just about slapping together a bunch of random ingredients. They're constantly testing and refining their formula to make sure everything works together. It's not about just throwing in a bunch of stuff and hoping for the best. It's about precision and effectiveness. If you want to experience the AG1 difference for yourself, head to the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen to get a 1-year supply of vitamin D3, K2, and 5 AG1 travel packs for free with your first subscription. Trust me, your body will thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna drink this, get my bearings together, and let's get our day started. Oh, and of course, thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video.
If you haven't guessed it by now, we are starting to work on Cody's shop build. This is something that we've wanted to do for so long. I think you've talked about the shop build before you even talked about the house. He's wanted the shop for so long. Yeah. We could finish the kitchen and do all of those things, but here's the thing. We want to build our own cabinets. We want to put more detail into our house, use wood from the property, and do a lot more, do a lot more things that are in detail that add character to our home. And it's really
hard to do without a shop because, you know, we have tools scattered everywhere. We have projects scattered everywhere. If we need to work on anything inside, that pretty much means that we're taking over our kitchen and living room with whatever project it is. And I mean, it's a tiny house, so we run out of room really fast.
3 large dogs, so things get really tight really quickly. So
yeah, in hindsight, like, okay, so if our restrictions on our property were a little bit different and we would have been allowed to like live in our shop, we definitely should have and would have built that first. But you're not allowed to on these properties because of the CC&Rs that like convey with the property. So
I know we're doing things really out of order. I'm sure some people are going to have it in the comments saying, you never finish things. Well, this is going to be better in the long run because we'll be able to actually finish things. Things won't be chaotic and we won't be so overwhelmed that we just decide to stop. So shop build now commences today.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, we're not going to be like pouring concrete next week or anything.
No.
This is a lot of money and a big project, but there's so much stuff to do that we want to try and get a jump on and start doing as much of the little stuff as we can. So
right now we need to control the temperature inside the containers, so we're going to take the first step towards that today, which is painting the roof. And I'll have Cody kind of go over what paint and stuff, but we're running
out of time. We got to get up there. I gotta start priming.
Yeah, that's fine. Cody brought in some dirt yesterday, about a dump truck worth of dirt, and so once they dropped that, he started leveling out the ground because we want to pour a concrete slab right here. However, sorry, my arm's getting really tired. However, as you can see, this is like really, really uneven. From where I'm at all the way down to our home, it's like a steady decline. So we're gonna have to bring in several dump trucks worth of dirt to really level everything out. Then we'll get the other shipping container on its foundation, just like this one, pour the concrete slab, and wham bam, thank you ma'am, we have a shop. Actually, there's a lot more that goes into it than that. We need to build trusses. It's gonna look like a barn, so we have to deal with the roof. There's a lot, but you get the gist. Fun fact, I am terrified of heights, but I'm really gonna have to get over that for this project because there's so much work that has to be done on these roofs, especially with him wanting to make it look like a barn. I'm gonna have to get over that fear.
Not one of my best spray paint jobs, but I am really under the knife as far as time goes now.
Yeah, the sun is quickly approaching. Should we have maybe gotten up a little bit earlier this morning? 100%. Did that happen? Absolutely not. So we're just gonna try to get as much done as we can before the sun is up and it's too hot to work on here, because obviously it is metal, so as the sun comes up, the heat radiates off the metal and it gets really, really, really hot up here.
120, 140.
Yeah, so do what we can.
All right, so we're gonna be painting the roof with Henry's elastomeric paint. It's like a solar reflective roof paint. You can get it at Home Depot. It's not too bad. It's $100 for 5 gallons, but it's 100% acrylic. Let me read you the front of it. Lowers interior and roof temperatures, mildew and stain resistant, 10-year warranty. Save more than $3,700 on cooling cost. I'm hoping it'll at least bring down the interior temperature a little bit and help reflect some of that solar heat gain. All right, I think we're ready. Dude, this is so thick, I'm wondering if we should just pour it straight on the roof.
few moments later.
All right, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. The paint is completely dry everywhere, and we actually have a little bit of shade on the container right now. So we're gonna try and hurry up and get the rest of the roof painted, get the second coat on before that sun comes back out. Summer patiently waiting for her phone because she's scared to get on the roof.
Freezing in our house. Cody keeps it so cold, but out here it is so hot. Unfortunately, Cody deals with chronic migraines, and after being in the sun all day on top of the hot containers, he started to develop a really intense one, so we decided to call it for the day. I went back out to the container shop a few times periodically to check the temperature, and it's already made such a huge difference. We have one more container that we'll have to tackle first thing in the morning, and then it's back to foundation and dirt work. I'm so excited that we finally get to start on this long-awaited project for Cody. It's going to make such a huge difference to our homestead. Well, that's it for today, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye.
Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair.
Come on.
We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna